Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to share with you my front bed garden tour. Let's take a moment to enjoy this beautiful hardy hibiscus in bloom. Such a beautiful color. And then we have some dahlias over here that need staking. It rained and they flapped over, but let me give you a look of the blooms. Look at this beautiful color here. And I have another one here. I have to stake these guys up. It's beautiful. And I planted these a couple of months ago. This one was from last year and I'm in zone 6B and I was surprised that it actually came back. So I'm going to take the chance and leave my dahlias outside because it's a lot of work to dig them up, make sure they don't have any dirt on them and store them over the winter and then replant them again. And then let's take a moment to enjoy this dollar store seed sunflower. Look at this baby, I can't believe it. I don't know why the bloom turned inwards, but nevertheless it's beautiful and it is huge. Look at that, love it. And the squirrels love the sunflower, so what I did, I put some rocks around the root when it was a small seedling just to help from the squirrels digging it out, and it looked like it worked. But look how tall it is. This is probably maybe almost 6 feet tall. It's very, very tall. I love it. But look how it grew the other way. Isn't that unusual? Anyways, moving over here, we have this beautiful double knockout rose. I'll put a name on the screen for this one for you. This one is new. I had a rose here before and the local company came and they had to install a new gas line and all of that, and the rose died. So this was the replacement. And then I sprinkled some zinnia seeds in here, and here they are. It's beautiful. These are from the dollar stores too. And then we have another hardy hibiscus. I'll do a separate video with the hardy hibiscus because I have a lot of them in the garden. And then moving over here, we have this butterfly bush from Proven Winners. I planted this last year. And the salvias already bloomed. These do have some trying to bloom again. These will have another bloom in summer. That's the third bloom coming on there. And my beautiful favorite annuals from Proven Winners, the Bubblegum. Look at it. And then we have some Gladiolus, some blooming, and then we have some spent bloom going on over here. And then here, Liatris. Oh, I love these. These I planted last year and they came right back up. Love it. And then in front of us is one of my favorite rose, double knockout rose. This is a pink one, blooming again. This will continually bloom, but in the spring and the summer it just gives you a ton of bloom, but in between it would still bloom, but it have a period when it peaked with all the blooms. So it's in a peaking season right now. And here's one of my favorite. I think this one is a Holy Grail hibiscus from Proven Winners. Look at the blooms on here. They're like 8 inches, the size of a dinner plate. And this will bloom all the way into fall. And the bloom only lasts a day. So this is from yesterday. And then this bloom here tomorrow will fall off. But it will continuously bloom. As you can see, there's a lot of buds on here. And this guy, I think is supposed to be 3 to 4 or 5 feet tall. And this year, for whatever reason, I think it actually grew wider. I have a cute hidden fairy garden in the back. And this hardy hibiscus is taking over the space behind there. But that's fine. But look how large it is. And we have more gladiolus on this end. And then there's some petunias in here. And let's take a moment to enjoy these beautiful gladiolus. I love it. I think these were from Walmart. I planted them this year. And I planted them every 2 weeks to help. They call it succession plantings. Every 2 weeks I would get new fresh blooms from gladiolus. So you don't want to plant them all at once. Stagger your planting for your gladiolus every 2 weeks. But make sure you check your frost date so you know how long and when they bloom and all of that. And here's another double knockout rose. It's beautiful. And then here we have another one of the Gladiolus. And I'll give you a side view of what the side looks like. And coming over here, we have more of the Petunias. And this is from Proven Winners. I think it's called AngelFace. I'll put the name on the screen for you. I planted one on both ends, and as you can see right here, this one did not do well, and I don't know why. But nevertheless, it's okay. But here's the other one. All right. And then moving up here, I have more Salvias, putting on more blooms for the summer. And this is one of my clearance plants from Lowe. I'll put a name on the screen for you. I'm actually drawing a blank now. I forget what it's called. And here we have more Dahlia in bloom. Look at this beautiful color. Those I planted this year. And here's the Hydrangea, already bloomed. This bloomed earlier in the spring season. And patting over here, here's the containers. Not doing too bad, given how hot it's been here in Pennsylvania. It's been really, really hot. We had a drought for like a month, I think. So I think the plants are doing pretty well. I try to maintain the watering and all of that and make sure they're hydrated. Here's another pot. These pots are identical. I did the stuff on both ends, but look at this vine. Oh my goodness, I have a video when I planted these. Look at the vine, it's sweeping the flow. And then let's take a moment. This is a sitting area, so look at this view. The full view, just sitting here and looking at it. And this is the secret garden in the back there. So here's one of the spent blooms. So they just fall off. They only last one day, but this plant is a must for your garden. It's breathtaking. I would have people stop and asking me, what is that bush over there? Such a beautiful plant. And then we're gonna pan over here, and I'm gonna show you here. Here's another one. I think this one is a Summerific Hibiscus from Proven Winners also, and the other one is a Holy Grail. It's beautiful. And next to it we have the Black Eyed Susan. Oh, look how beautiful they are. These would bloom all the way into summer. Beautiful. And then we have Echinacea in this end. Look at our friend having some food. Just look at that. It's so amazing how nature is. So this is my pollinator bed. So every plant in here is meant for the birds, the bees, the butterflies, and the hummingbirds. This is for the pollinators. And this is a larkspur I grew from seed. This is from the dollar store seed. And then here we have another Gladiolus, this purple one. I have a few of them sprinkled out in between here. This one is in bloom. Not sure what the other colors are, but those were from Walmart. And then we have more Echinacea or Coneflower. And then this is a Snapteeny. It should have been a Snapdragon. That's what the label had. And I've been waiting for this to get tall, and I realized it's not gonna go anywhere. I planted it a couple of months ago. So the baby version of the Snapdragon is called Snapteeny. So this is a Snapteeny, but nevertheless, it's beautiful, right? So I have some sprinkled in between, but most of them are hidden because I thought they would grow like 3 feet tall, and obviously they did not, but that's okay. And then we have more Black Eyed Susan. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you can consider subscribing, I do appreciate the support, and thank you for being here. And I hope you're enjoying the rest of the summer. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. Until next time, remember to take care of yourselves. Cheers.